Namaskar. I'm Kumar Rakesh and you're watching Global Governance News TV. Today we're going to discuss about the Ram Temple, Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Temple, and just going to be with Pran Pratishtha Samaroh. I'm not going to narrate in English. There is actual meaning, and now English will adopt the Pran Pratishtha. That is a word full of the positivity. So you can say the swearing in and otherwise ceremony we're not going to use. So Pran Pratishtha Samaroh on 22nd January this year with the Avijit Muhurta. The rare in the combination with the Nakshatra and the Upgraha and all. There's all the Vedic names that I'm using, the whatever Sanskrit are there. So you have just seen and how you blazed with the Ram temple. So this is already just you see the model and going to be complete by 2025. But first floor is already completed, and second is going to be about to complete, and third will be completed by 1.5 years. So, but we are discussing the chaos about the opposition parties, how they are. Uh, uh, they can't, I think, laugh. They can't weep. So their condition is so awkward, but they are whatever they had made the narratives since 1947 till date. Who the Congress, either NCP is a part of the Congress, TMC is a part of the Congress, the how the Congress the broken into many pieces, but they're offshoots of the Congress. Just you see the face. This is the awkward person, Jitendra Wad, the I think the disciple of Sharad Pawar, Nationalist Congress Party, name is Rashtrwadi Congress Party. And talking about the unlisted, just an anti-national, shame on Jitendra Wad. He was saying just as Sri Ram was the non-vegetarian. When he was, I've been living in the jungle, so how the fruits were there or not. But they are not aware of our culture, about the Vedic culture, about the rishis, saints, how they were vegetarian. They have no knowledge. Just to create the controversy, defame the Sanatan Hindutva on the land of Hindu. Shame on Jitendra Wad, like politician. And same, his uncle and leader Sharad Pawar. And this is this boy that doesn't know he is a Christian, he is a Muslim, or he is a Hindu. Rahul Gandhi. And this is a three generation back, the son of the Hindu, Lala Ganeshi Lal Owaisi. Why he lived here when the country was separated? Why not go to Pakistan? Who stopped them? Many questions. Nobody asked. Who will ask or not? So we're going to discuss the chaos, how they just, because the decision is Supreme Court. No any political party has just decided. After long fighting of 500 years, thanks to former Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao, due to his special cooperation and Mr. Kalyan Singh, the Chief Minister, now we are just able to, are so lucky to see the Sri Ram Temple. After a long fight of 500 years, 497 years about, how the Babur was just made the mosque on the temple, how the temple excavated. And there is just Kashi is like that, Mathura is like that. Yet the religion is so new, how they can claim so many questions. We'll talk about the panelists, know how the political party is making the hue and cry, and the chaos for our Ramjan temple going to be the Pran Pratishtha Samaroh in secondary. Vandana ji, welcome Vandana ji and Poonam Sharma ji. Poonam Sharma ji from Bharat, Vandana ji from the USA. How just you analyze the situation?
Good evening, Poonam ji and Kumar Rakesh ji, to our viewers. The whole globe, I must say that, is Ram now. And we've been looking for Ram Rajya. I think this is a time that the Ram Rajya should be globally accepted, to be honest, because of the. But there is a book that I just definitely want to mention the title, which I've been always saying, the what to do about the snakes which are there, because there are some snakes, those are non-poisonous, but there are some snakes, they are poisonous within the Ganga itself. And those within Bharat, we are seeing it. And that's a biggest irony. But who knew this face?
This type of snakes.
No, hold
This
on.
type of snakes. Yeah.
Who knew this guy before? just for the sake of publicity, the cheap publicity, they go and give these kind of statements to come out. Let this be Stalin. Let this be that guy Moria. Let this be Owaisi. Let this be Rahul Gandhi. Every person, whosoever is talking about, we need to, because this is not to be excused. There are certain कुछ गुनाहों की माफी नहीं होती है, ये याद रखिए.
Yes.
These are the same kind of sins that they are committing, because every time, if you see that, every time they commit this kind of sin, with the pressure, Poonamji, from the microphones, that the bundle of microphones comes to them, they still stick to that. Oh yeah, I just said that because he was Kshatriya, they're going to give the logic. But when the pressure comes, the face being painted black and this and that, we have somebody living in Chicago, that idiot Sam Petroda, to be honest, who
Yeah.
has no glory to his own name. The father gives name to a child, but he must have thought of it. So there are many.
Saptaran Gangadhar, he
They are,
forgot. Yeah.
no. So I think that's what I'm saying. This is, there should not be any excuse to it. Nobody should be, because when we talk about dharma, this is only one dharma, that is Sanatan Dharma. And tomorrow this guy says, oh, if I have hurt somebody's sentiment, I am so sorry, and you are done with it. Shame on you, because you're burning the country, because the sentiments, we have been taught not to celebrate when the judgment came, and we followed that. We waited for more than 500
Yeah.
years. We didn't
Yeah.
celebrate. Aapko kuch nahi karna, because that was a Rashtradyaksh who gave this decision, because it should not be hurting someone's sentiment. And that's happened during 370 time, and that happened during Ramlala's this thing judgment also. But here, every time you are coming, and means this will not be tolerated. No more. I'm just going to say no more. Thank you.
Okay. So just as you say, not tolerated, Poonamji, not tolerated, or we are in position to not to tolerate.
We are. We are definitely, but we have to Shastra and
Do
Shastra.
no, do we have position? Just take the answer, Poonamji, then I'll take the Bandanaji. Are we
Yes,
in position to tolerate or just to reciprocate, just to retaliate? Now,
the
what
time
they are
has
doing,
the time has come
and
actually to.
another way, our Prime Minister Narendra Bhai Modi is saying, "Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, Sabka Prayas." How this is two statements
You
opposite
see,
each other.
you see, when there are two things. One is the socio-economic part, and this is about dharma. So these two things, and opposition now, this Congress party had, a long time ago, they had submitted an affidavit that Sri Ram was not born here. It is, everyone knows it.
Arjun Singh earlier said 90s Ram and Sita were the brother sister.
Yes.
They already made the
So,
exhibition.
So, I do not think that clarifications should be given to, for each and every, things are taking their own course, So, and moreover, the repercussions which are coming, these are, very unfortunate incidents, I should say. This guy, Jitendra Awad, he is a Hindu himself, and uh, who has given him the right? Does he know his own religion? I mean, where the soul exists, these people, they do not have, for cheap. Vandana ji, she
How they make
said,
a statement? Bloody nonsense. Yeah.
these all are, cheap, for cheap publicity. These people are, and moreover, there is a very important psychology behind. What I understand is that these people, they know that they are losing votes of Hindus. This is very much true. And
Okay.
now, as because if they
But you are talking about the losing the vote of Hindus. But my question is, are the Hindus so sensitive now? Are now awakened now? Just to know their rights? I'll take the question answer from both of you after the break. Stay with us. welcome back. We're discussing about the chaos in the opposition party. Just for Sri Ramjan Temple is going to be on 22nd January with Pran Pratishtha Samaroh, and the mandir will be completed very soon, 1.5 years. But now, whatever you're discussing, are Hindus are ready to counter them, whatever the negativity, whatever the pseudo stories, wrong stories, how they are just trying to just degrade us by the politician, some of the groups. Vandanaji.
Yeah, Kumar Rakesh, there is something going on the TV screen I'm watching. The whole globe, I have shared a lot of footage with you also. Like we are doing car rallies here. We are doing, I mean, it's all over Bharat. Like Chanda lene aaye the, now Nimantran dene ja rahe hain. Akshat are going each and every place. And it's not about the Bajrang Dal or Vishwa Hindu Parishad is telling me. I am being called by people that, oh, today they came to our house. In the Greater Noida, Krishna Bansal did mention, he says how the ladies went to his house in the Greater Noida area, and means he was surprised. I'm just telling you these names, like, because, and
Yeah.
then, means somebody can be so insensitive to us, because it's a now time for us that we have waited for generations. We are celebrating for the sake of sensitivity. Means at least if you cannot do good, you cannot be part of it, at least can you be mute as a spectator? And even that is not being tolerated with them. So you, now it's a very strong message that they are conveying. I'm just using the word very strong message they are conveying. आपकी खुशी में हम खुश नहीं हैं. So don't means think that we will let this, because that is what a message every Hindu should have in their mind erected. वो बोलते हैं ना, साइन करके यहाँ जो टैटू बनाते हैं, which can never be evaded. ये लोग हमारी खुशी में शामिल नहीं हैं. That's what it is, and we have to be
But
careful.
there are many Muslims who are just
How
working in
many?
the,
How many?
so
How
there are
many?
part in
You
the
answer.
UP
I'm
government.
asking you, how
Part of the
many?
UP government, and that there is the minority morcha in BJP also.
No, no. How many? I'm just asking. Are they, because of them, they have also majority. They are also 25%. They should come out openly and condemn people like Ovesi. Are they doing it? No. They are happy just, oh, because
So
pinch
how we
of
can
salt
define our,
is not
how can we
enough.
define? You are right, but how we can define
Bhai,
that we are living in
Kumar
secular
Rakesh ji,
state? Yeah, and how can
if you
define sabka
want to
saath sabka
feed
vikas?
if you want to feed a feast to million of people, then you don't need a pinch of salt. You need definitely a big bulk of salt also to make it tasty. So that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. I'm appealing this community, those who are there, a pinch of salt. They should appeal their leaders, so-called this Ovesi and all this Jitendra and all. They should not be tolerating their nonsense anymore. More every day there is one idiot coming out. Every day there is one idiot coming out and giving statement. And our media houses are also portraying, means like, oh, as if flashy, because that is not acceptable anymore.
That
I'm
is
being
the
very honest.
role
Thank
of
you very
media.
much.
We'll discuss a different way. So Poonamji, how we'll counter it? As Bandanaji said, that there is so many minority morcha in the BJP, and every state unit they have many members of the Muslims, but they are already for us, or they are only for internally for their community or religion. Number one. Number two, how just you define sabka saath, sabka vikas, sabka prayas, and how just Prime Minister Narendra Modi always repeating and repeating.
Uh, you see, first of all, I have another dimension to it. You see, there are many people, those who are very positive about things. I would like to mention here about Arif Muhammad Khan. He is a person. There are many intellectuals, those who are, from the same community, and the approach is very positive. And another, another things are going like this, that there is a term called ghar wapsi. There are many people from, they have, they are they are trying to, return to their roots, because when they realize that they were all Sanatanis. So, but it is going in a very slow pace, right? This is one dimension. Next thing is the socio-economic factor, actually. Yes, as a if we talk about the whole nation, if I should say. So you cannot have a government in power, cannot have one policy means in different, one policy for other, and the other, there may not be differences between the policy and the people who receive that. So you cannot discriminate it like this. So it has to be in a, it has to grow in a simultaneous way, everyone. But one thing is very, we can have take notice of that. Hinduism and people, they are becoming aware of this, and the unity among the Hindus have increased. If in fact people have started to realize that yes, things are not the way they were actually. Because after 1976, you are mute.
My question with Vandana ji, Poonam ji, last. So how does you the very very short answer, just for 30 seconds each. Do you think the pain of these leaders will be in some time? They'll find remedy. They'll get rid of the so-called minority voters, whatever they are making the statement against Hindus and Hindu sentiment. Any hope?
I'm just going to appeal to each and every voter of the nation to be very honest, move with their conscience, move with the time, see what is happening, the growth and the development. Come above this. If you want your nation to be the leading, we are so proud because the Bombay Stock Exchange, we have recently seen every day there is growth happening. The number of trains, Bharat is number 2 in the highways, the national highways, and soon it will be number 1. It will be bypassing my own country thanks to Nitin Gadkari. If you want to celebrate, Ram Mandir is a
Thanks to
celebration.
PM Modi
Be
also.
part of it.
Thanks to
The
Nitin.
way infrastructure has been created, be part of it and enjoy. Thank you. Yeah. Thank
Okay,
you.
Poonam ji, a short answer, very short. How they
What
will
is the
just in
question?
the my question was that that community, either the politician and the Muslim community, they will just fit in the our nationalism and the come in the mainstream just to for the development, integrated development of nation.
No,
Do
no,
you have
no.
any hope?
This you cannot expect from this community, and no, it's not we saying. Long time ago, Ambedkar ji, he had written a book, and there he had mentioned clearly that all the Muslims should be sent to Pakistan. And also, this book mentions that Ambedkar ji had clearly mentioned that they do not accept Bharatiya laws.
So you had
They,
no any hope. But
uh,
then I just appeal to all, you had no. But I think time will change, time will come. If the government is coming 2024 repeating as the given the guaranteed given by Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, obviously they'll come in power the three times and then cross the all break all the records of Congress and others, and we'll see. I think our country will be more stronger than any nation with all communities, as our Prime Minister always repeatedly said, "Sabka Saath, Sabka Vishwas, Sabka Prayas, or Sabka Rag." So I think all will sing in the one tune. We
Vishwas.
hope for the best. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you.